Hello and welcome to Campus Close-Up. I'm your host, Erin Wall, and in this segment, we'll be discussing public safety and security here on Westminster campus. And who else is better to talk about this topic than Westminster's own Bill Brandt? Mr. Brandt, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And now, I think that everyone on this campus has a reason, for being here. So what originally drew you to Westminster College and your position here?
I retired from the state police about 9 years ago, and I needed something else to do. I was too young to totally retire. And a friend of mine, John Lechner, was here as the director at the time, and he kind of recruited me into the security department.
Now, as Director of Public Safety and Security, you have a lot to handle. So what exactly do you do?
Well, public safety in general, they handle the safety and security of the college, the Westminster, and the people that work here, attend school here. We handle everything from opening and closing doors, locking buildings, to emergencies, medical or criminal incidents. We handle just about everything that comes down the road.
Now, obviously, you can't handle this all yourself, so about how many people do you have working on your team?
We have approximately 18 people on our roster at this time. There are 3 of us that are full-time, and the rest are part-time. About 9 of these people work the shifts, and the rest work just special events like celebrity series or football games or whatever.
What are they trained in? Police work, EMS, just general security, or?
Just about all of our people have some sort of emergency service type background, whether it's a police background or we have paramedic, firemen, full-time firemen, and we have a counselor and an LCE agent.
What exactly at Public Safety are you equipped to handle?
Well, just about anything that comes down, we usually get called upon to either to assist or to handle it ourselves. Most of our stuff is just the mundane, locking of the buildings. That has to be done every day. Every building on campus, administrative building, and the exterior of the residence halls has to be checked during the shift, the evening shifts. So that's the bulk of our duties. But then we answer any kind of calls that come in, whether it would be students being locked out of their rooms or a medical emergency, medical transport, criminal incidents. We handle it all.
If I were in need of calling public security, how exactly would I go about doing that?
The best way is to have your phone. Most of the students now have cell phones, and the best way to do that is to program in the dispatch number, which is 7777, and of course you add the 724 area code and the 946 exchange along with the 7777. That gets our public safety dispatch.
Now, if I don't have my phone on me, or it's broken, or whatever other reason, I flushed it down the toilet. Now, how exactly do I call you if I don't have any sort of phone? I mean, they've taken away all of the phone lines recently in the campus, so what do I do?
We have emergency call boxes throughout the campus, located on every entrance to every residence halls, and many of the administration buildings has an emergency call box on it. What it is just a call. It's more like an intercom type of system. You just push the button, and that automatically dials dispatch. Dispatch will talk to you through the speaker, and you talk back to dispatch through the speaker, and you can tell them whatever your situation is, emergency, or a lot of times, like a student will forget their Titan card to get in the building, so that you can use the phone, actually, the call box on the residence hall, and you can call and have security respond then.
So how does a typical conversation like that go? Just help me, I'm stuck outside my dorm?
No,
or?
Actually, they don't actually know where this is coming from unless they would actually see the number and realize it's coming from an emergency call box. It's just a phone line that's connected up, and it just dials the 7777 number, and they'll answer just like you would normally hear Westminster Public Safety, and you just tell them what you need.
Now, are there any hours that if I would call on that call box that no one would pick up, or is someone always there to listen to a cry for help?
There is always someone at dispatch. They answer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.